What I do sometimes when I'm falling asleep, I like to do my spiritual mind treatment. And usually what happens is I fall asleep right in the middle. So I get to, God is, I am, I declare, and sometimes too I am grateful for, and I'm out. So I guess that counts, right? Anyways, we get to now introduce our beautiful speaker Reverend Joanne Boruck. We've been waiting for this talk all month long. World peace. Yay! Come on up.
I'm so pumped about world peace, mostly because I need it too. I was showing off my iPad a while ago today, and they said, "Oh, that's so nice. It's so small." It was my retirement present from my sisters, so I get lots of use out of it. Good morning. Beautiful. What a beautiful day. This is the day we're going to bring all the pieces together into peace, into world peace. So please join me as I speak these words of affirmative prayer written by Ernest Holmes. If you choose, go into that secret place of the Most High in your heart. As I affirm and know, the one light of love, peace, and understanding is moving. It flows across the face of the earth, touching and illuminating every soul in the shadow of the illusion. And where there was darkness, there is now the light of reality. And the radiance grows, permeating, saturating every form of life. There is only the vibration of one perfect life now. All the kingdoms of earth respond, and the planet is alive with light and love. There is a total oneness, and in this oneness we speak the word. Let the sense of separation be dissolved. Let mankind be returned to God-kind. Let peace come forth in every mind. Let love flow forth from every heart. Let forgiveness reign in every soul, and let understanding be the common bond. And now, from the light of the world, the one presence and power of the universal response, the activity of God is healing and harmonizing planet Earth. Omnipotence is manifest. I am seeing the salvation of the planet before my very eyes, as all false beliefs and error patterns are dissolved. A sense of separation is no more. The healing has taken place, and the world is restored to sanity. This is the beginning of peace on earth and goodwill toward all. As love flows forth from every heart, forgiveness reigns, and every soul and all hearts and minds are one in perfect understanding. It is done. Together we say, and so it is. He wrote that 108 years ago. Boy, we still need it. So today we complete our monthly theme of From Pieces into Peace. And from every cell of my being, I believe that inner peace is the answer to world peace. We can have all the money in the world, but without peace, money is just a burden. If you don't have peace, you can't have understanding. Without peace, the world is in chaos. We talked about making peace with ourselves, and other weeks we talked about peace in the community through acts of service and seeing beauty in everything and everyone. Everyone has a spark of something beautiful within them. And today I want to expand that energy that energy of love and peace, so it flows out through every pore in our body and flows out the door and down the street and fills Red Deer with peace and love. And it flows down the highways, down QE2, fills from the North Pole to the South Pole with peace and love. And all around the globe, oh, I'm hooked up with peace and love. I want it to radiate from this day forward and to encompass understanding, even the things we can't understand. I remember reading somewhere that what we don't understand, we fear. Wow, that is a good explanation of fear. Because if we understood, we would be at peace. And I want us to recognize that understanding how important it is. And we don't have to love everybody. We don't have to love everything that's happening. But we do have to recognize that through understanding, there's a peace. Because, like I said last week, and our beautiful friend Ernie said, thanks for posting that picture, David, everybody is doing the best they can with what they know. When they know better, they'll do better. So the affirmation, there was one, be the peace you want to see in the world, and the one that I like, that I worked with, I usually put an affirmation on my computer in my fridge as I'm writing my talk, and it was, I am the peace I see in the world. And let's say that together. I am the peace I see in the world. So today I choose to collectively light these candles. They're all purple, which represents the highest realm for me. I'm calling them peace candles, and they're for all the face of the world. I randomly chose 7 prayers, knowing that the prayers we hear this morning are also so similar that they encompass all who claim this as their truth. So the prayers I chose from the UN peace talks, and the prayers I chose, there was lots. I chose 7. I chose a Christian prayer for peace, a Buddhist prayer for peace, an Indigenous prayer for peace, a Baha'i prayer for peace, a Shinto prayer for peace, a Hindu prayer for peace, and a New Thought prayer for peace. In case you didn't know, we call our philosophy, there's lots of them. There's a Unitarian Church, there's the Christian Reading Room. They're all called New Thought, not to be mistaken with New Age. Because I firmly believe it's not a new thought, it's an old thought, but we're bringing it back to the forefront. It's the way we were meant to think. So the candles are really important. They're really relevant. They represent the Trinity, the pyramid, the spirit, soul, and body. And there's a common thread that runs through all of mankind. That thread, that wick, that light, that's what connects us to each other. The wax of the candle represents our body of our affairs. It symbolizes what we've manifested based on our idea. And the wax, I got to go back. I did tell you. The wax was the body. The wick is the soul of man. The soul is the common thread that connects us all to each other. And the flame represents spirit, creator God. Spirit is all-knowing, everywhere present, and all-powerful. It is in this spirit that we are in the image and likeness of Creator. And through this likeness that we create our own reality, our own destiny, through the conscious use of our mind. That's our spiritual principle. So when you see the candle and the flame, every candle is identical right now, but every flame is unique, just like ours. We all have a unique flame. No one's better. And if somebody's flame goes out, well, you can just fan it because it's a little ember right in there just waiting to be fanned into possibility. That candle, it's inanimate. But when we light it, something magical happens. All 3 parts of that candle are working together to radiate that light. So let us join now in consciousness as we light the candles for world peace. The peace prayers that I chose, I'm going to start with the Christian prayer for peace. And who has the Christian prayer? Okay. Nell, if you could come up here. David, you might have to help Nell with the candle. You got to talk into the mic now.
The Christian prayer for peace, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of
Oh,
love.
can't hear you.
Hello.
Okay. Hold it up closer to her mouth.
The Christian prayer for peace, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be known as the children of God. But I say to you here, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who abuse you. To those who strike you on your cheek, offered that all others, and from those who take away your cloak, do not withhold your coat as well. Give to everyone who begged from you, and of those who take away your goods, do not ask them again, as you wish that others would do unto you, as you so do unto them.
I just wanted to turn the fan off. It only kicks on at the very most inopportune times. And now I would like to invite up whoever has the Buddhist prayer for peace. What? Nobody has it? Okay. I don't know. Here, Lena, I'll put it right here and you can read it.
The Buddhist prayer for peace, honoring the Four Noble Truths of the path of compassion. May all beings everywhere plagued with the suffering of body and mind quickly be freed from their illness. May those frightened used to be afraid, and may those bound be free. May the powerless find power, and may people think of befriending one another, period. May those who find themselves tactless find wilderness, the children, the aged, the unprotected, the guarded by beneficent celestials, and may they swiftly attain Buddhahood.
Yeah, thank you. And now I invite the Indigenous prayer for peace. Take a picture? Yeah, go ahead. Turn backwards and you can get a picture of of everybody here. You need the mic, David.
Take a picture, Chris. I don't need a video. Oh, thank you. Steve won. Sorry. Anyways, this is the Indigenous prayer for peace, and I'd just like to say that with my Native heritage background, this is in my soul. very deeply. I practice my native background very much. And so this is an Indigenous prayer for peace. Honoring the beliefs and practice of all Indigenous peoples, the way of the primal spirituality. O great spirit of our ancestors, I raise my pipe to you. Period to your messengers, the four winds, and to Mother Earth who provide for your children. Give us the wisdom to teach our children to love, to respect, and to be kind to each other so they may grow with peace of mind. Let us learn to share all good things that you provide for us on this earth.
Aho.
And so it is, Mother Earth. Thank you. Tell when you're taking a picture of me because I can hear it.
And now, the Baha'i prayer for peace.
The Baha'i Prayer for Peace, honoring the path of unity and peace. O thou kind Lord, unite all. Let the religions agree and make the nations one, so that they may see each other as one family and the whole earth as one home. May they all live together in perfect harmony. O thou kind God, unite all. Gladden our hearts through the fragrance of thy love. Brighten our eyes through the light of thy guidance. Thou art mighty and powerful. Thou art forgiving, and thou art the one who overlooked at the shortcomings of humanity. Alu Baha'i.
Good job, Benny. Yay. And now we will do the Shinto prayer for peace.
The Japanese Shinto prayer for peace, honoring our oneness with all, including nature as a living being. Although the people living across the ocean surrounding us, I believe all brothers and sisters. Why are there constant troubles in the world? Why do winds and waves rise in the ocean surrounding us? I only honestly wished that the wind will soon puff away all the clouds which are hanging over the mountaintops, and peace reign over all.
And now our Hindu prayer for peace.
The Hindu prayer for peace, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. I desire neither earthly kingdom nor even freedom from birth and death. I desire only the deliverance from grief of all those affected by misery. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real, from the darkness to the light, from death to immortality. May there be peace in celestial regions. May there be peace on earth. May the waters be appeasing. May herbs be wholesome, and may trees and plants bring peace to all. May all beneficent bring peace to us. May your wisdom spread peace all through the world. May all things be a source of peace to all and to me. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, Edith. And our final prayer is our new thought prayer for peace, read by Logan. But also, Logan is a poet, and he's going to bless us with one of his poems today. You okay there? You want to come up here?
I can come up there.
Okay, perfect.
The New Thought Prayer for Peace, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principle. The world's confusion and fear cannot penetrate the center of my being, where the divine presence abides. As there are depths in the ocean which storms never reach, so is there peace deep within me, which is never disturbed by the turbulence of the outer world. I turn my attention to the sanctuary of peace. Here I am alone with God. I lay aside my fear and tensions. I say to the restless thought and turbulent emotions, hush, be still. In this quiet, I listen to what the inner voice would say to me. I am conscious of the healing peace that is filling my whole being. Anxiety, weariness, and discouragement are washed away. All sense of burden is lifted from me. The divine presence, which is the source of all and permeates all, has my loved ones in the keeping and is in charge of my affairs. I carry peace with me to the day's activities and give peace to all whom I meet today. And so it is. Since last week, I've wrote 6 poems in total, and it's been a really beautiful way to express my deepest and most beautiful feelings. So I hope you enjoy it. It's called One in the One. Find peace in the pieces. Live amazed in the maze. Be you in the beautiful. Dive in to the divine. Resist the resistance. Love graciously. Live audaciously. Go within until you win. Dream big. Start small. Look from a higher perspective to get reelected. Be a teacher. Stay a student. See the eye in the eyes. Nurture the hurt in the hurting. Be the one in 8 billion 1. Stay true, love anew. Fight with peace, hate with love. Attach to no one, connect to everyone. Stay in the light, go in the dark. Never forget it's still a part of you. As you evolve, you'll see the world revolve. When you hurt a brother, it affects the mother. Black or white, it's all right. Sexual identity does not offend thee. We're of the same source, so stay the course. We're all just one among the oneness.
I would certainly like a copy of that. Will you be all? What a beautiful testament of oneness. He just wrote that for today. Thank you, Logan. I know that in each of these prayers today, you heard and saw a commonality. The love for humanity and the prayer for the world to come together as one. I now invite you to join me as we did last week with the same intention of global peace. By putting your hands in front of you and imagine a light from that candle just glowing. And bring into your mind our globe, our world, our galaxy, as much as you want to envision in there. And if you're holding a globe, you notice that all the peoples on the back are coming to the front. They're all just standing there looking at you. All the faces of all the cultures and all the colors and all the races. And just fill the palm of your hand with that light of peace from your heart. And now open your palms and raise them a little bit higher and release that light. Allow it to escape your hands and to flow up and around, sending light, love, and peace to all beings. And now let's raise our hands even higher. Our palms are filled with that light of peace and love, sending light, peace to the cosmos, cosmic peace. And now close that by bringing your hands together and placing them over your heart center, filling yourself with the activated intention of peace for yourself, accepting it and feeling it deeply. And let us affirm together, I am the peace I see in the world. I am the peace I see in the world. Thank you. And you can drop your hands or leave them on your heart, whatever you're called to do. Ernest Holmes quotes in The Science of Mind, we must practice the presence of peace consciously, definitely, and deliberately. If we can do it individually and in the family and to a certain degree in our offices and our businesses, which we can, why can't we do it for the whole world? Which we can. Our spiritual principle that we talk about is exactly that. It's our ability to think for ourselves and to change our life by changing our thoughts. Ernest Holmes tells us there's a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it for good. So let's do that. I read in The Creative Mind, written by Ernest Holmes. It's not one we teach, but it's one we had with ministry. And it had a lot of poetry in it. And he says peace consists of three things: peace, poise, and power. Calls it the 3 P's. Peace is the mind resting in the realization that all is all. And poise is an inner calm which never fears. And power is a result of peace and poise. Peace, poise, and power. So as we leave here this morning, it's my intention that we all hold the power of peace, poise, in the palm of our hands, and we use it for good. I'd like to close with an affirmative prayer for inner peace. If you choose, you can close your eyes and bring to mind these 7 purple candles burning brightly for all the face of the world. And let it be your light now. As I affirm and know there is only one power, one presence, one purpose, one poise. one peace, expressing through me as God an expression. It expresses through me as spirit on this earth. It expresses through me as Joanne. And it expresses through each and every person who walked this earth. Just as there are no two blades of grass that are the same, there are no two persons the same. So today, I make a conscious effort. Open my heart to that person. From the person pushing the cart with all their belongings to our world leaders and all of those in between. I am at peace with who I am in my own life. I am at peace with all I have accomplished and forgotten. I am at peace with all the events that have happened to me that empowered me and even those that diminished me. I understand who I am. I am peace. With loving thanks, I release this into the all-knowing law of consciousness, the spiritual principle that we create our experience exactly according to our thoughts and beliefs. I let it be, and together we say, and so it is. So this is the beginning of peace on earth and goodwill towards all, that Ernest Holmes says. As love flows forth from every heart, forgiveness reigns in every soul, and all hearts and minds are one in perfect understanding. I am Reverend Joanne Faith, peace and love Boruck, and I wish you peace within and peace without. Namaste. Thank you.